Inside my head, or inside my brain, is that part of me which keeps me sane, which helps discern between right and wrong, and other things I'm gonna talk about in this song. It's time for the people to know, so now I tell them what goes on in my cerebrum and my cerebellum, the thought process that helps me get dressed, get up, and go to school, sit down.
Hey there, and welcome back to the Mental Weight Room, where we train the mind like we train the body. I'm your host, Coach Antoinette, mental performance coach, former athlete, and mom of 2 former college baseball players. Today, we're tackling something every serious athlete will face at some point in his journey, but most don't see it coming. What do you do when you go from being a star to sitting on the bench, when you've always been the go-to player and suddenly your role changes? Whether it happens gradually or all at once, it can feel like the ground shifts beneath you. Your confidence wavers, your identity feels shaky. You may even start to question whether you love the sport the way you used to. So many athletes go through this, but not many talk about it. Today, we are. Let's get into it. Let's start with this truth. It's normal to struggle when your role on the team changes. In fact, it's a lot more common than people think. This happens all the time in baseball, especially when you move from summer ball to high school or from high school to college. Those level up transitions come with broader age ranges, tougher competition, and deeper rosters. Suddenly, you're not the biggest fish in a small pond anymore. Everyone around you was also the best on their previous team. And what happens next? The spotlight starts to shift. You're no longer the starting shortstop, the ace pitcher, or batting cleanup. You're on the bench, maybe even questioning if you'll see the field at all. And if you've always been the star, that drop can feel like a gut punch. It's confusing, sometimes humiliating, and it can stir up all kinds of questions. What did I do wrong? Why don't they see what I bring to the team? Was I ever as good as I thought I was? These thoughts are completely normal, but here's what I want to say loud and clear. A change in your role does not change your worth. It doesn't erase your potential or anything you've worked for. What it does do is it challenges you to grow. When your role changes, you have a choice. You can dwell on what you've lost, or you can build something new from where you are. Let's be honest. Starters get all the glory. They get the minutes, the stats, the spotlight, but backup players, they get a different kind of opportunity, a chance to lead from the bench, a chance to set an example of what real championship heart is, of what it means to be a teammate, a chance to develop grit, a chance to train in silence and stay ready for their moment whenever it comes. I've seen athletes crumble under this transition, but I've also seen some come out stronger, more mature, and better equipped to handle pressure because of it. The bench isn't a punishment, it's a proving ground. Now let's get practical. How do you handle it? How do you move from frustration to focus? Here are 5 powerful tools I use with athletes navigating this exact moment. Number 1, name your emotions and be honest. Are you angry? Are you hurt? Are you embarrassed or jealous? Pretending those emotions don't exist will only make them louder. But if you can name them, you can tame them. Write them down. Talk to someone you trust about how you're feeling. Get it out of your head and into the open. Number 2, refocus on what you can control. There are so many things that are out of your control. You might not be able to control the lineup or the coach's decisions, but you can control your effort, your attitude, your preparation, and your energy at practice. Number 3, lead from where you are. One of the most powerful things an athlete can do is lead without needing a title. Cheer for your teammates. Be the loudest voice in the dugout. Bring energy to warm-ups. Challenge others in practice. Hold the standard, even if you're not in the starting lineup. Number 4, visualize success. The brain cannot tell the difference between real reps and vivid mental reps. Use visualization. Picture yourself executing the perfect swing, handling a ground ball cleanly, delivering a shutdown inning. Even if you're not in the game, you can still train your mind and stay ready. Number 5, ask for feedback. When you're ready, that means emotionally steady and focused, Ask your coach for feedback, not in a confrontational way, just a simple, "Coach, I want to keep getting better. Is there anything specific I should work on to help the team and stay prepared?" It shows maturity, and even if the answer stings a little bit, it gives you direction. And now, for parents and coaches who are listening, this is tough on you too. Watching your child go from starter to sub is hard. You feel helpless, sometimes even angry, but here's the most powerful thing you can do. Hold space without trying to fix it. You can say things like, "It's okay to feel disappointed. You're still growing and I see your effort. How you respond to this matters more than what caused it." Avoid blaming the coach or questioning every decision. That only feeds resentment. And coaches, you know this already, but I'll say it anyway. Your backups are still part of your culture. Call out their effort. Remind them they matter and keep them engaged because you never know when you'll need them. So here's the bottom line. Anytime you level up, your role might change. That's true in sports, it's true in life. You might not always be the star, but that doesn't mean you're not valuable. And here's what I've seen over and over again in working with my mental performance clients and even as a parent to my own 2 sons. The athletes who embrace the hard seasons, the ones who keep grinding, stay humble, and lead without needing any credit, those are the ones who break through. If you're in this place right now, I hope this episode gave you a little clarity, a little encouragement, and a few tools to help you take back control. And I want you to know, you don't have to navigate it alone. Working with a mental performance coach can give you the support, structure, and personalized tools to handle this and any challenge that the game throws your way. Whether you're struggling with confidence, motivation, role changes, or the pressure to perform, training the mental side of your game can help you build skills that will serve you not just in sports, but in life. If you're curious about what mental performance coaching looks like, head to my website and click on Book a Free Session. You'll learn more about the process, and together we'll figure out whether it's the right fit for you. Thanks for hitting the mental weight room today. If you found this episode helpful, share it with a teammate, write a review, or tap a 5-star rating, and be sure to subscribe so you never miss a mental training tip. This is Coach Antoinette signing off, and until next time, keep training your brain like you train your body and keep pushing your limits.